All right, let's pull back the curtain on a piece of technology that feels, for all the world, like pure magic. ChatGPT. But trust me, by the end of this, you're going to see it's not magic at all. It's math. And you'll get exactly how it works. I mean, it's the question on everyone's mind, right? You type in a prompt, and almost instantly, this coherent, sometimes brilliant answer comes back. Is it thinking? Is it conscious? Well, the real answer might surprise you. And that's the secret we're unlocking today.
So, to really get to the bottom of how this thing works, we've got to start with what it even is. And you know what? The biggest clue is hiding in plain sight. Its name.
You see, the GPT in ChatGPT isn't just some catchy name they came up with. It actually stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and each of those 3 words is like a key, unlocking a crucial piece of this whole puzzle.
Okay, so let's break this down. First up, generative. This means it's actually creating new, original content. It's not just a fancy search engine that copies and pastes stuff. Then you've got pre-trained. Think of this as its education. It basically read a gigantic chunk of the internet, books, websites, you name it, to learn all the patterns of how we talk and write. And finally, transformer. This is the engine under the hood. It's this really powerful neural network design that Google actually came up with back in 2017, and it is incredibly good at understanding context.
So we know it was pre-trained, but what does that education actually look like? I mean, it's not just about reading the internet and calling it a day. It's this really fascinating 3-step process that refines the AI into the powerful tool that we use today.
Okay, so it all kicks off with pre-training, what you could call the library phase. This is where the AI just inhales billions and billions of sentences to get the hang of grammar, facts, and just the rhythm of human language. But then it gets more specialized. It enters the expert phase. That's the fine-tuning. Here, actual human trainers feed it high-quality examples, kind of like a mentor shaping a student's work. And then, the final and maybe most crucial step, reinforcement learning from human feedback. This is where real people rate its answers, teaching it not just to be correct, but to be helpful, polite, and safe.
All right, so we've covered the name, we've covered its education. Now for the big one, right? The question everyone wants to know. What is actually happening inside its digital brain when you ask it something? How does it think?
And here's the secret. This might be a bit of a shock, but it's the most important piece of the puzzle. ChatGPT doesn't actually think. Not in the way we do anyway. There's no consciousness, no inner voice, no pondering. So if it's not thinking, what in the world is it doing?
It's a probability engine. That's the key. It's not thinking about your question. It's performing an absolutely massive calculation to figure out the most statistically likely sequence of words that would make for a great answer. It is just breathtakingly sophisticated math that looks like thought.
So here's how that whole process plays out, step by step. First, your prompt gets broken down into these little numerical pieces called tokens. Then, the AI's neural network crunches those numbers, analyzing the sequence to figure out the context, the tone, the real meaning of what you asked. And from there, it starts building the response, one word at a time, always calculating what's the most probable next word over and over again until the answer is complete.
You know, understanding how it works is one thing, but figuring out what do we do with it now, well, that's just as exciting because this technology isn't just sitting still. It is evolving at a mind-blowing pace, and it's basically unlocking new superpowers for all of us.
And when I say mind-blowing, I mean it. Just look at this timeline. The rate of progress is just staggering. Back in 2018, GPT-1 had about 117 million parameters. Now you can think of those as the little knobs and dials the model uses to make its predictions. Fast forward just 2 years to 2020, and GPT-3 had 175 times billion with a B. And now GPT-4 is multimodal. It can understand pictures, not just text. This kind of exponential growth, it's only getting faster.
And all that power isn't just theoretical. It translates into real, tangible tools you can use right now. We're talking about everything from writing and correcting your emails and scripts, to translating languages on the fly, to even helping you write and debug code. It can help with logical reasoning, brainstorming a business strategy, you name it. This stuff isn't science fiction anymore. It's a practical toolkit available today.
So there you have it. We've gone on a journey from what feels like magic all the way down to the math. We've seen how this incredible training process, combined with human feedback and just raw probability, creates these amazing answers. The black box is officially open. And now that you really understand the engine that's powering all of this, there's really only one question left to ask. What are you going to create with it?